Fashion. Trashin. Fashion. Talking trash. Turquoise is mustache jewelry.
Oh, hello everybody, and welcome back to Fashion Trashin'. I'm your host, Cinnamon Charles.
And I'm your host, Diamond Dumas. Well, folks, it's that time of year again. Time for the annual Up, Down, Left, Right Music and Media Festival. And this year's fest is promising to be more fun than a boatload of goats.
That's right, Dee. This year's fest is so crazy totes and meme, I'm literally standing here trying not to shit my pants. I'm so excited. OMFG! WHATTF was that, Dee?
Oh, you didn't hear about that? Yeah, so our censors now have the power to hit the yikes button whenever they find things to be a little too edgy.
Why am I not even surprised? Oh, well, let's get on the move so we can check out all of the hottest, hippest happenings at this year's Up, Down, Left, Right Fest. Let's go! As per usual, hype is building up around this year's Backfat's Backyard Boogaloo, as well as its headliners. This year's Boogaloo brings the separated province's flemmiest rock band, Lingering Mucus, who are hands down the world's illest group.
These guys are sick. Literally, like all the time. It's kind of gross, actually.
Psych shows are what everyone's talking about at this year's Up, Down, Left, Right Festival.
If you're not familiar with psych shows, they're the latest trend amongst bands and other performers who announce shows yet do not show up for said performance, leaving the crowd wanting more. A lot more.
All right, folks, give it up for the Feline 4 Cat Bandu! Psych! Just kidding. JK. Hey! The most notorious psychers, sex funk band Midnight Moist Noises, are reported to be rocking this year's Uptown.
But I wouldn't count on it.
We were fortunate enough to catch up with Midnight Moist Noises, and we asked them about their liking of psyching.
It's really great. You make all of that money, but then you can just sit back, just kicking it. You don't even have to do a thing.
Buy a t-shirt, peeps.
So yeah, psyching's been like crazy toast and meme for us.
That's shitty. You guys are shitty.
Humanoid android electro dance sensations, Shaft Junk, have everyone dancing to their latest song, Lippy Tippy.
All circuits clear. Reboot that booty. Control Alt Delete. Sure is sweet. Gonna rock the socks on this booty box. Say quack. Microchip me. Techno and cookie. I like my eggs dippy. What? Catch me on my lippy tippy. Booty boxing. Smoking robot weed. Catching up on my TV. Over on my lippy tippy. And you can catch them at the clothing retailer Crazy. Gray and May Heyday by the band. What if we told you can now keep it down while cranking it up? Thanks to a new subgenre called whisper metal, you can.
We caught up with one of the newest, hottest whisper metal bands, and asked how, crafted their signature sound. We were jamming in my apartment and see,
Our neighbor is a total dick. Trying to get us evicted.
Hey, would you keep it down up there? Keep it down!
So by channeling our hatred of him, we ended up making our own unique sound.
It's hard to believe that just last year, Turpentine Lurch released a 5-year-long album. That's right, it takes 5 years to listen to the entire album, which can be downloaded or purchased in its 43,000 disc CD format.
That's a lot of disc.
The album titled I Can't Believe We Made It This Far took 20 years to record, and the lineup went through several changes. We caught up with singer Zap Zeppeli to find out more.
Well, see, Percy had a heart attack. Jimbo fell off a cliff. Phil, he spontaneously combusted. I honestly cannot believe we made it this far. Hence the name of the album.
I'm in like 3 months, 2 weeks, and 5 days deep, man.
Dude, month 9 is gonna blow your mind.
And you too can catch Turpentine Lurch live at the Dirty Onion literally all week long. And that about wraps up our coverage of this year's Up, Down, Left, Right Fest. Needless to say, the tits on this year's fest are so huge, I've already thrown my back out. That must mean it's time for the part of the show we like to call Visions of the Future. Visions of future. Visions of future. What? Blowing chunks, tossing cookies, whatever you call it, barfing is always an inconvenience. But what can you do when you can't run to the proper receptacle in time? Well, problem solved. That's why I predict that barf scarves are going to be the next big trend. Hello! How do you spew? It's true. Simply unzip the lined pocket and hurl away. You know, the more that I think about it, the more grossed out I get. Oh yeah, it's like totes. You know what? I'll tell you what makes me want to barf are these fucking people who think they can keep interrupting our show. Really? Them indeed. Them so hard that comes straight out of there. OMFGD, I think we blew up the sensor system. Sweet. Fuck yeah, we did. Well, what can we say? No, seriously, what are you allowed to say? Well, it's a good thing it's time for the end of the show. Make sure you tune in next time when we'll be spending our revenue toll returns at famed restaurant Tip of the Top Hat. Should be pretty fun. So until next time, folks, thanks for watching Fashion Trashin'. I'm Cinnamon Charles. And I'm Diamond Dumont. See you next time. A cheap fee burn seed. A fashion. A trashin'. A fashion. Talking trash. Fuck yeah.
Control Alt Delete. Sure is sweet. Gonna rock the socks on this agouti box. Say quack.